Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're tuned in from. Welcome to my Monday Booster Live. I am so excited to be with you. And again, you see me switching because I have three platforms where I am live, just now seeing where I can reach most of you because that's my passion, that's my calling, and I look forward for connection. And that's what we are also talking today about why it's important to meet new people. And so I want to try to meet as many people as I can because the more we meet people, the richer the experience becomes and the greater our knowledge, our skills, our ability they become. And there are three reasons for this that I'll talk about today. So, why meeting new people matters. As you said, and as you saw in the description of my live, I gave out the three reasons mainly to start with. It's perspective, it's connection, and it's growth. So, if we talk about perspective, I want to start with a saying. I forgot completely who said it. Forgive me. It says, "What comes out of your mouth actually depends on what goes into your mind." So, what goes into your mind is actually what you're learning from people around you and the connections that you're making because you share different ideas. And especially because your view of life is just one view. It's not the truth. It's not the reality. No one knows what actually the truth is. We only have our perception of what the reality is. So, my map, how I map up the world, how I see it, is not actually the whole territory. It's my explanation, my description of what the reality looks like. So if I only keep to my way of seeing things, then I wouldn't be seeing the whole reality. I would probably be missing out on many things. So it's better for me to meet other people so I can have a bigger perspective, a bigger understanding of what's around. Then also, our encounters, our experiences with other people. I get it. Not all of them are positive, right? Some of them are lessons. I don't call them negative, I call them lessons. Because every single thing that happens in your life, how you interpret it makes all the difference. Okay? So look at everything as a lesson for you. When even the most devastating, and can you think of something most devastating than a near-death experience? Even that, I saw it as a lesson. It taught me a lot of things. It taught me first not to trust 100% and to get my facts right. It taught me also that I had immense power. And it taught me that there's nothing that's impossible. You can always achieve with will and faith. But that's another discussion for another day. So let's stay with why meeting new people is important. Again, the most devastating, the most probably wrecking kind of experience of encounters. They're always also a lesson for probably our kids, if that's what we want. That's our future, want to have kids. It's a lesson for us what to give our kids, how to teach them, what to tell them to do or not to do, to give them our experience. How it can be also something positive. It helps me not to repeat the same mistakes when the opportunity is bigger, it's more important. For example, you are let's try to get an example for every age bracket. So if I'm now working at a job and I do a mistake, and so it will teach me something very important if I am starting my own business, not to do the same mistake with people that I encountered. Okay, and it also teaches me that different people have different ways of looking at things, of understanding things that are around them. So I learn how to interact with every kind of person that brings in with them their own view of the world, their own knowledge, and so it will give me a different perspective when I look at things. So remember, what comes out of your mouth depends of what comes in your mind. So make sure to always bring things into your mind that will teach you a lot and that will help you in your life. Now, second thing, so this is perspective. Let's talk about connection. Why do we need to connect with people? That's a saying from Zig Ziglar. This time I remember it. You can have everything you want in life if you will just help enough people get what they want in life. Imagine. Wow, what a strong message. You can have everything you want in life. Because think of it. You know a lot of people you're like surrounding. Think of your surrounding. These people, by their turn, on their turn, they know other people. And so these other people that know the people you know other people. So can you just picture it how big the network is? And the more you know people, the more people they know, and the more people know the people you know. So it's just a ripple effect. It's very important to connect because the more you help people, the more you help people, and the more you are able to get what you want in life and to get more resources. I'm sorry, for some reason I got disconnected from Facebook. So I will be posting the recording on Facebook when we're done. Okay, so back to connection. I will never forget how my father always told me, your level of success will be relying on how many people you help achieving their goals. If you want to achieve your goals, help other people achieve their own goals, because those people that you help will become resources for you, because they will be now ready and wanting to help you achieve and reach where you want to reach with their knowledge, with their expertise, with probably what they know, who they know. It's a ripple effect. It's amazing. So that's the second reason why it's very important to meet new people. Now, the third reason, let's talk about growth. And this is a saying that's from actually T. Roosevelt. The most important single ingredient in the formula of success is knowing how to get along with people. Because if you know how to get along with people, then you are building meaningful relationships. And when you build meaningful relationships, you upgrade to the next level. You become someone who is better at doing something, better at communicating, better at finding solutions. Hi, I see someone saying, my name is Lara. Great to see you Great to see you tuned in. So, third thing, we're talking about growth. Why do you grow? By meeting new people. And again, when I say meeting new people, I still mean those that will help you and those that will not. What's growing? Growing is when you learn something new and use it to become a better version today than you were yesterday. And the better version is obtained by the things celebrated, but also the lessons learned. And the lessons learned, some of them come from painful experiences. We should not be afraid of painful experiences. And it's actually how you look at things and how you receive what you hear that will determine how you turn that experience into a lesson, how you turn that piece of coal into a gem. You wonder how. This is something I can help you a lot. That's because I'm Coach Lara. I can help you with interpreting the things that are coming to you so that they don't harm you, but that they make you grow. Let me give a very simple example. I have a colleague at work here with me, and so when I speak with them, they share their worries, they share their challenges, and so I wonder, like, how can someone have such a challenge? It's nothing wrong, but actually it gave me new perspective. It gave me a way to change or to improve my service, for example, to actually be able to address that specific challenge for that person, for me to be able to help them better. Let me give you an example as a student. As a student, you learn new things, right? You do your exams and you have those challenging days. We just finished now GCSE and A-level. What is the learning here? Many of the students learn and the hard way, but I hope it's none of you. They learn the hard way that procrastinating and the right day will come for me to start studying, or the right day will come from I have still a lot of time. Well, we come to a time where actually I don't have enough time, because what I need to make up for all the lost time, all the precious time, what it remains for me is not enough. So they learned a very valuable lesson. Hopefully they will still make it because they put huge effort in studying. But at least now going forward, if they're GCSE going to their A-level or A-level going to university or going to the field of work, they know that they need to tackle things as they come and do not procrastinate and do not say, I have time or there will be a better time. There's never a better time than now. Never fall into this. So this is an example of growth. Let's talk about another example of growth. Anyone would like to share? Tell me how getting to know people help them grow. I would love to hear from you. Okay, you might be still shy. You don't know me very well. Hopefully, with more and more lives, you will have you'll be more compelled to interact, and you'll have more courage to give your opinion, because this is a no judgment area, and all input is welcome, and that's how we thrive, and that's how we grow, and that's how we learn. So let's recap before we move to the next session. Why is it important, or why meeting new people actually matters? The first thing, other people gives you different perspective of life, give you different meaning of what we're trying to seek as reality. No one knows what's the truth. So when you get different perspective, like for example, if there's a big dome and I'm standing from here, I see it as a triangle because that's my perspective. But if someone's standing from the other side, they're seeing also a triangle. And then I tell them, no, a triangle cannot be from two sides. You should have seen just a sheet. But actually, because I'm not seeing that it's a three-dimensional thing, I'm just seeing it as a plane. And then if we put together all our perspective, then we will learn that this is a dome. And I mean, this is a pyramid. Why did I say a dome? It's a pyramid. Okay, so that's just a very simple example to illustrate how knowing different people can give us different perspective to life. The second reason is connection. How many times have you heard from your parents, if you are a parent, from people around you, from your network, that you grow by the connections you have, you grow by more people you have, okay? And why are connections important? As I said again, from Zig Ziglar, you can have everything you want in life, literally everything you want in life, if you help enough people get what they want. Because when you help one person, that person now will give back. Not always, I do understand. Yes, that's true. But life will give back at you. Trust me. There's something called karma. There's something called God. There's something called universe, whatever you call it. But there's something out there. When you give, you receive in return. And it goes the same with negative experiences and positive experience. The more good you give, the more good you receive. So the more people you connect with, the more you get back. And you get back in different ways, in different folds. Sometimes not the way you're expecting, sometimes not the way you want actually. Because when you have a goal in your mind, the way you receive can be sometimes out of this world. And so surprising. So keep connecting with people because you keep growing your pool of resources. And I'm not being someone who's, what do you say, like materialistic, or I connect with people just because they're going to give me back. Because remember, giving back is not actually material, or it can be giving back happiness, giving back joy, shared moments, shared even pain, because the shared pain diminishes, shared joy multiplies. You've heard of this, hopefully, before. So the more you connect, the more you get in return. And if you're connecting, you're helping other people. So you're actually giving. And so it's a win-win situation. And the third thing is growth. When you can see things with a different perspective, that's growing your ability to see from a plain view, see things from a plain view, just not be stuck in your box. So it helps you have a different perspective, a more holistic point of view. And then you connect more, you learn more, you have more experiences, positive or negative. So all these are helping you what? They're helping you grow. They're helping you become a better version than you were yesterday. With every encounter, believe it or not, every encounter leaves a mark in you. Hopefully, they will all be a positive or a lesson, but not trauma. Because when they leave a mark in you, when they help you with something, then you become someone better than you were yesterday. And what's more amazing than being better than you were, having now more experiences, having now more knowledge, being able to handle more than you were able to handle before. Some of you, I know, they feel stuck sometimes, that they cannot go and connect with others. They're afraid from others because we're afraid from judgment. We're afraid of what will people think about us. Guilty of charge. I was there. I used to say, I don't want to meet new people because I'm always afraid of what they will think. Am I dressed well? Do I look good? Will I know what to say? Will I sound what we call stupid? Don't say I said that word. And so I know, I understand. We all have these at moments. It's just the way, it's just about being able to transform these thoughts into more constructive thoughts. It might be difficult. I can help you with this. I can help you overcome your limitations and overcome those blocks that are not helping you go out and get to know those new people, those gems that are there that will help you have different perspective, help you connect more, serve more, and get more, and so grow and become the better version, not the best. You will every day keep learning. I'm still learning. Become a better version than you were the day before. So I want to give you 3 tips, 3 things to work on. So to just remind you, those lives that I'm going every Monday, it's called a Monday Booster. We're going to be talking about one thing that challenges us in our life. And if you share with me what are your challenges, I might next time talk about them and address them and give you tips. And so this time, there are 3 things I want you to work on. And on Friday, I will come back live, and our Friday will be the Friday, I totally forgot the word. That's me, that's my brain freezing. Hold on a second, help me out. No, I mean, it's going to be a recap. So the Friday recap. Monday Booster, talking about one challenge in life, take it one step at a time, and how we can overcome them, how we can improve in that area. If it's an area we're talking about, whatever we're talking about, I will handle it. I'll tell you all the aspects of it, and I'll give you things to work on. And so Friday, we meet up, we recap what we said, and we see how the week went. So the tips. The first thing that also I learned from those big people, very long experience and amazing people. The most powerful and predictable people builder, they are praise and encouragement. So if you see someone, and I've done this, I promise I've done this. And so I was on the tube train, for those who are not in the country where there are tubes, so train. And I met this very, very nice lady, and she was very well dressed. She had something very special. So I commented, I praised her looks. I praised, I can't remember exactly what it was. Maybe it was her hair or probably the suit she was wearing. Anyway, I praised that. And she was all smiles because everyone would love to have a praise, especially if it's really heartfelt. It's not like, yeah, you look good. it shows that I'm acting. But if I say today, like, ma'am, allow me, but your suit is really amazing, astonishing. If you can tell me where you got it from, for example, okay, and you'll see they'll just be all smiles, and it will soften this challenge of starting a conversation. Number two, so try to observe, be an observer, and pick on something you can praise the person about or encourage them for doing or for not doing or whatever. And this will break the ice and will help you start a conversation. Second thing, take an interest in the other. How? You can ask them about what they like. You can ask them about their hobbies. You can ask them about what they inspire to become and what they would like to achieve. Until now, I haven't encountered anyone who doesn't like to talk about what their goal is or what they're trying to achieve, what they have achieved, or what they're good at, or how interesting their hobbies are, or take interest in the other person. When you speak to the other person about what they like, you'll see they will open up magically. These are amazing conversation starters. So, tip number two, take interest in the other person. Try to think of what would you like to learn about them. And when they see that you're interested, they will open up immediately. Trust me. And third thing, now for the more brave, I learned something from he's called Andre Abeawad, and he started his entrepreneurial company. And in one of the networking events, he said that each one of us is 10 connections away from the president. Now, when I heard that, I was like, okay, that's an interesting thing to think about. So I started thinking, and if you think about the process, yeah, you might be 10 connections. So what do I mean by 10 connection? So I know someone, and that someone knows someone, so that's two, and that someone knows someone, and you go on and on till there's 10 people, and that 10th person would be the president. So think about it. Imagine the more you connect with people, you might one day connect with someone who knows a celebrity, if that's the person, because not everyone wants to meet the president. Yeah, we might want to meet Beyonce, I don't know, or Messi, or so whomever you want to meet, you're 10 connections away from meeting that person. So let's try, and this is for the brave people. So these are three things I wanted to do, and whatever you're doing, no matter who you're meeting, I want you to give them one gift. Yes, I want you to give them one gift. You know what that gift is? The gift of connection and the gift of attention. So connect deeply with them, give attention to what they're saying, and they will take interest in you. And that's how you build relationships. And that's why it's important to meet new people. I hope you found this very, very helpful. This is where I stand. I'm someone who's passionate about helping young people in achieving their higher potential, either by overcoming their learning blocks or by overcoming their mental and emotional blocks also. So today we were together talking about why meeting new people is matters actually, and it's three things: for having a different perspective about life, connecting, and so getting more resources and being more resourceful, and third of all, growing. And the three challenges I'm giving you from now till Friday, where I come back live at the same time now or in the evening at 8 p.m., my 8 p.m. in UK. So the three challenges I'm giving you, one of them is give a praise to someone or encourage them about something. A stranger, doesn't have to be someone you know, or someone you barely know, but you would like to deepen the connection with. Second, get interested in them. So ask them about their hobbies, where they like to go, what are their aspirations, what's their goals. So get interested in them. And third thing, keep connecting. Try to make a list. Like, I know that person, and that person might know someone, and that other someone might know another someone, and try to make that chain of 10 people to see where you get at. And I was very, very happy to see you. If you found this very helpful, you can also connect with me personally because I'm Coach Lara. I'm Lara Ghani Mekhnaiser. I bring you 20 years of experience in the education field and new skills acquired, coaching skills, and structure of intellect, training the brain skills. I can't wait to meet you personally, hopefully, or online, or any way possible, just to help you achieve this higher you. And I'll see you next time.